Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be number 6 of NostalgiaCraft. So, as you can tell, or if you can't tell, I actually have no replays to cast, so I am having to go back to the old ones and yeah, just try and find some good Warcraft to cast. And this one should be good. I haven't exactly previewed it, but I have seen all the discussions about it, so I am gonna go ahead and cast this one. This is from the ZOTAC Cup, a relatively old cup now for the Warcraft community, since it, I believe, was discontinued. When was it? 2015 or 14? I can't actually remember. It's been a long time since I've actually thought about it. But either way, ZOTAC ended around like 300 or so tournaments, and like it was a $100 prize pool. I can't remember if it was monthly or if it was weekly, but yeah, it was basically the most consistent tournament for the Warcraft community. But yeah, they decided to drop it for Hearthstone, I believe, so yeah, what can you do? I mean, I guess we have the Golden Cup, but that's all we have so far. Either way, introducing the players, we have Focus spawning in as the blue orc player in the bottom left, and his opponent will be Grubby, the yellow orc player in the top right. So it is going to be an orc mirror here, a really rare mirror matchup, something that we don't see all too often these days. Yeah, not many orc players are around at the high levels, so always nice to see, I guess, orc mirrors. This is going to be game 5 of this best of 5. I was deciding whether or not I should just cast the entire series, but yeah, I don't know how I would do that while keeping it NostalgiaCraft-like. And if I did all the series in one, then that just becomes an extremely long video, so I don't know how I feel about that either. It's going to be a Blade Master start for both sides. The map is on Melting Valley. I don't actually remember if I've cast it on this map before, but it's a relatively simple map. No particular gimmicks, just mercenary camps in the middle, we have the laboratory on the sides, typical tavern in the center of the map, and we have the goblin shops here, I guess sort of in the center as well. So nothing too spectacular. I think these are granite golems, yep. So we do have the big bad granite golems near the mercenary camps there, but probably not going to be attempted, at least until late game probably. Either way, both sides are just farming it out as quickly as possible. Grubby seems to be looking for some harassment. Nope, he is just gonna go towards this Overseer camp here, hoping to get at least some sort of semblance of close of attacks, honestly. I heard that this series has been really swaying on the item drops, so I am very curious to see what, you know, both Blade Masters get. And of course, these are Blade Masters we're talking about. Absolute one-man armies that could do a lot of damage if they actually got their damage amplifying items. Goblin Merchant Camp is being taken down by Focus. I don't know if this drops a Watch Award, but yeah, it seems like it does drop a Watch Award indeed, and it will be activated by Focus. Playmaster's gonna sell a couple of items here. He actually picks up an extra pair of boots of speed, so unlucky there for Focus, picking up boots right as he bought them. So yeah, he might have you probably should have been patient on that front, but let's see if Grubby is going to get that similar drop here. He hasn't picked up his own boots just yet. He probably knows that this could potentially drop his speed, but it is going to be a Ring of Regen instead. So in terms of items, it seems like Grubby is looking slightly better. Extra circlet as well as the Ring of Regen, and the boost of speed can be picked up by the shop anyway, so he didn't really miss out on anything. Focus is going to make his first appearance with the Blade Master, and he might be a little screwed here. He is spotted by the Dust Appearance, and it's not really easy to run away with the Windwalk. Salve is going to be applied, and it seems like the Blade Master will be able to run away.
A player's forces are
or
under
not.
attack.
I have yeah, I don't know what's exactly happening there, but the leftovers will be picked up by Grubby, and he will get that level 3. Alrighty, so yeah, tier 2 is going to be completed on both sides. Imagine it's just going to be the same, the normal, the Spirit Lodge Bestiary combo with Shadow Hunter support to try and one-up your opponent's Blade Masters there. So anyway, since not much is actually happening, I was going to go to this topic, why I'm doing NostalgiaCraft at all. I mean, to be honest, the meta has not changed in almost a decade. I think even more than a decade, if we're being frank, but I can't confirm because I haven't actually cast Warcraft for that long. At the end of the day, all we want is some well-played Warcraft, and yeah, NostalgiaCraft is basically here to search for those well-played games. So yeah, here's hoping that this game will actually fulfill that satisfaction. Spirit Lodge and Bestiary is nearly done. Grubby is going to engage with these low hit point grunts here, and he might actually pick one up as Focus was blocking his own grunt, but with the Windwalk, Grubby will be able to pick that up regardless, so
a player's forces are
a little unlucky there. Blade Master is obviously not at enough health to actually engage, so yeah, this is prime time for Grubby to start doing some very aggressive plays here, and of course the ring regen allows him to take that necessary damage. And it seems like Focus is a little jealous and he wants to get in on his own action. Sadly, it seems like the Shadow Hunter took his boys out and not really at home, so yeah, Focus not actually going to find that opportunity for himself. Grubby still at it actually, and might be able to pick one up, but the Hex is going to deny him a little bit. Raider has been spotted, but I don't think Ensnare has been researched, so yeah, it needs to be a little wary about that for Grubby. Focus is actually going to solo the Troll Warlord over here, so he should be able to solo the actual Warlord, but I'm not sure if he's going to stick around for the rest of the camp. He is just going to be picking up the item. It is going to be Slippers and the Wand of Mana Stealing, so in fact not pretty much a joy kill there for... normally Troll Warlords drop really good items, but those were... that Troll Warlord dropped the crappy item plus the consumables, so it's kind of like the Stone Golem, or the Rock Golem from the... which map is it? I think it's... actually I can't remember which map it was. I think it was... one of the maps. It was one of the maps. I don't exactly remember which one it was, but yeah, it's one of those kind of ones. I thought it was going to be a level 6 item, but sadly it was not the case. Oh, okay, Ogre Lords on the side, so these guys probably dropped the level 6 items there, but a lot more scarier than the Troll Warlord, so might need a little more than just the Blade Master for him. Item is going to be Mantle of Intelligence on the Goldmine camp here. Not sure if it's going to be an expansion attempt, considering it is very far away from their own bases, so probably not wise to do so. Of course, Orc players don't usually expand either, so yeah, probably not going to see that actually happen. I also just realized that this is just a normal replay. It has no tools for me to see this apply, so 50 versus 43 here. Focus is kind of slacking a little bit, so he needs to be careful in that front. Level 2 on his Shadow Hunter, level 3 on his Blade Master. Grubby has level 3 on his Blade Master and level 3 on his Shadow Hunter, so he is slightly ahead with his Shadow Hunter here, and Grubby is going to engage right at that Shadow Hunter. He does have a health pot just in case. The Hex into Ensnare is going to trap that Blade Master. We do have 2 Raiders, so they can chain their Ensnares, but it seems like the Blade Master might be able to run away with that Windwalk, maybe. But either way, these units are pretty low health, and now that Grubby has brought his army, kind of... no, not really. Thought they were going to engage right there, but Seems like Grubby was not willing to do that. Troll Warlord is going to get taken down. Another Mountain of Intelligence as well as a Scroll of the Beast there. So I guess two very decent items for the Shadow Hunter. We'll be keeping that Scroll of the Beast as it's not really easy to disenchant with those Spirit Walkers, I guess, because it's not autocasted. And of course, Orc units very much love their attack buffs. Kodo Beast for Grubby, which might be a bit of a bind for Focus, but he just got his Kodo Beast as well, so they are on even playing fields right now, 50 versus 50. Grubby did bring along a couple of peasants as well, peons just to act as meat shields for those Spirit Links, and of course that extra bit of damage, I guess, is always helpful. And here we go once again onto the Shadow Hunter, but quick dust into Hex. Raiders are not nearby for an ensnare, so Blade Master, yeah, just gets off with a slight slap on the wrist. He is still seen by the dust though. I'm not sure what Grubby is doing here. A little awkward, but nothing has really happened, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no advancements in terms of hero levels for Focus at least. Grubby, it doesn't seem like has changed whatsoever either. In terms of upgrades, 1-0 for Focus and 0-1 for Grubby. Interesting choices here from both sides. But yeah, we shall see which is better. Ensnare onto the Blade Master. He has been tagged with the dust as well. Both sides have brought their own peons, so this is supposedly an even fight here, but it so far is just the 1v1 duel with the Blade Masters, and Grubby seems to be getting the upper hand because he does have just more damage onto the Blade Master, as well as having the Ring of Regen, of course. Playing with fire right now for Grubby, but
A player's force.
yeah, he does have one Windwalk available, just in case. He's gonna go for a creep check on this High Priest here. He is indeed, but sadly, not enough inventory space, and he misses out on a close attack +6, which gets picked up by the Shadow Hunter there, so ooh, rather unlucky to be full items there for Grubby. He could have easily picked up an extra damage item for himself, but alas,
Player's forces are under attack.
yeah, luck is on Focus's side for now. Really fortunate because, yeah, even his own Blade Master is kind of full inventory right now. Healing Ward for Grubby has been picked up by the Ogre Lord camp. Okay, so that's rather anticlimactic. So the Ogre Lord drops just a better consumable. Yeah, so Healthstone gets dropped by the Ogre Lord there and picked up by the Shadow Hunter. So yeah, really depressing, I guess, because I was expecting a very powerful item, but it is just going to be a consumable. Healing Wards versus Healthstone. Both could potentially be really good. Healing Wards probably have more potency because it can completely 180 a fight, but it's really easy to focus down, so we'll see how that plays later on. And it seems like Focus is wanting to thin the herd a little bit by going after these peons. Only able to pick up one, but I guess any victory is welcomed. Seems like Focus has gone right over to lower upkeep, 66 versus Grubby 68, who has also done the same. Upgrades, 1-1 for Grubby so far. Focus is still at 1-0, and that might be a bit... Never mind, it's not going to change whatsoever, because he's just going to get that 1-1. Double Kodo comp Focus, it seems like Grubby might go for a double Kodo as well. Yep, he does have double Kodo indeed. Yeah, it's basically mirrored on both sides. I guess the only difference is that Focus is a little behind on his heroes there. Granite Golem gets taken down and drops plus 12 claws of attack there. So Focus is looking really good with his Blade Master so far. Plus 28 bonus damage thanks to the Kodo Beast and his pure items there. I don't think any other camp drops damage items aside from going after this Granite Golem, which is kind of risky because it's on your opponent's side. Grubby, on the other hand, is not looking too good with his Blade Master. Only plus 4 attack. I think it's plus 7 with the Kodo Beast's aura there. But nevertheless, we shall see how dangerous these Blade Masters will be. Level 4, level 4 on the Blade Masters. Shadowhunter is at level 4 for Grubby, level 3 for Focus. So that is going to be level 2 healing wave versus just level 1. Quick cheap shot there by Grubby's Blade Master. Surely he has realized that Focus's Blade Master looks a lot scarier, I guess. Dust has been tagged. Very nice intuition there from Grubby, and should be able to anticipate whatever the Blade Master is supposed to do. Focus is kind of shy on his trigger finger there. He just needs to lay down some damage, otherwise he's gonna lose this fight because his Blade Master is just low to begin with. And here we go. Here it seems like a lot of focus is on I don't know, I guess the Raiders. I was expecting the Blade Master to be focused down. Healing wards have been placed, and the Shadowhunter will be able to focus them down. Scroll of the Beast will be utilized there. Lots of healing waves, lots of Spiral Links being casted on both sides. Are the Kodos going for any Devourers just yet? It doesn't seem like it. The last healing ward has been placed down before being quickly sniped by the Shadowhunter there. No real semblance of focus fire is actually happening just yet. But it seems like the front line of Focus is kind of looking a little shaky. There are not enough Raiders in the front line to take the damage. Level 4 for the Shadowhunter, he still has the Health Stone just in case. The Kodo Beasts are the main focus for Focus, and it seems like Grubby might be forced to retreat maybe. Kodo Beasts for both sides will be taken down, or almost taken down. It seems like Grubby was at the back feet, was being cornered a little bit and forced to TP scroll away, but yeah, he lost a Kodo Beast for that, so it's not looking good so far for him. Armor supply is at 58 versus 75. Really not looking good for Grubby right now. Not entirely sure how much of a factor the Blade Masters played into this, because it was just such a huge fight. Couldn't really notice any big differences there. I didn't notice that many crit strikes from either side, so yeah, but it seems like it was big enough of a difference. Focus needs to be extremely careful not to lose his momentum. 58 still for Grubby versus 75 still for Focus. Seems like both sides are probably trying to recoup, just healing up their units. But both sides are kind of afraid to continue on. They're just hiding in their base, which is rather odd.
Attack.
Okay, so the Blade Master is at +9, so I believe that is the upgraded battle drums there. And I'm assuming Focus also has it as well. Yeah, it looks like it, I think. Yeah, it should be. Yep, there we go. Grubby actually has +2/+2 on his upgrades, so that might be a big enough difference to even things out, with considering the Blade Master of Focus is a lot more threatening. Yeah, it's kind of rough for Grubby right now. Witch Doctor has been trained up, and Adept training is actually on the way, so stasis traps could potentially come into play here, but
a player's forces are under
yeah,
attack.
it's a little risky to rely on stasis traps, honestly, but we will see. Granite Golem has been leashed here by Grubby, but with the sighting of Focus's Blade Master, he might be kind of hesitant to continue on, but little does he know, he doesn't actually have his army with him, so I mean, like, there's no real risk for Grubby right now. Hex into an ensnare, and uh-oh, this is not looking good for Focus's Blade Master. He is gonna get constantly ensnared, which is not good. Another Hex, preventing from windwalking away. Actually, he still has his windwalking form available, but another dust into just chain ensnares. Focus is gonna lose his Blade Master without the fight actually starting, and this is a huge disaster for Focus right now. He should not be fighting this fight at all, with the difference of the Blade Master gone, and Speed Scroll, Grubby is not going to let this opportunity go away. With almost 30 supply difference, Stasis Trap is going to get Focus down before being armed, and is the Blade Master going to be enough of a difference there? I have no idea, but Grubby is still maintaining this fight. Proto Beasts haven't exactly devoured that many units right now. We do hear grunts actually dying, but yeah, so far it's just walls hitting walls. A lot of low hit point units on both sides. Spirit Walkers are taking a beating on Focus's side, which is not exactly what you want there, but yeah, it seems like Grubby is slowly wearing his opponent down. The Blade Master finally getting revived at the tavern, but so many red hit points on both sides. Is this late coming just not enough? Both Blade Masters are low hit points, but the Hellstone is going to be used by Focus. Proto Beast has dropped for Grubby's side. Focus still has 2. And yeah, we do have the Shadowrunner being focused down by the Blade Master of Grubby, and Focus is gonna GG out. So, that was a little disastrous. Focus could have easily, you know, picked a better fight there, but sadly he got caught out. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I think both sides played pretty well until the very end, where slight mistake from Focus. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.